same old. It smells nice in here, actually. I don't mind.
Yeah, let's take this down.
I was like, I don't give a shit, but I was like, I don't want the fucking Bellator people to be like, oh, you fucking promoting the fight, smoking weed. Like,
nah, that's dope though.
You know what I mean? I don't want them to get fucking. Sometimes they get like, big promotions like that. They get like bitchy about stuff like that.
Just blame it on the black guy.
Like, it had nothing to do with me. I just came from the interview.
That's
they
crazy.
They were all smoking. I had nothing to do with it.
Alright, look. Well, it's Inappropreality, motherfuckers. Episode 6.
Wait.
My Torch, MacWay, Matt. We in this. We got the Gorilla Ninja himself.
What's up?
Pat Casey. Yo, who came up with that name?
I did.
Did you really?
They say you're not supposed to give yourself nicknames, but that one was good. I was thinking, what the fuck? Every fighter has some sort of nickname. So I was like, what the fuck am I gonna call myself?
This guy.
And I was like, I'm kind of like Bill. I was like, but I'm agile.
How much you weigh, guy? You look huge.
I'm only like 180. I look bigger. I look heavier than I am. It's just because I'm short. I just have a lot of, I'm able to put muscle on because I'm shorter, but But yeah, back to the Gorilla Ninja. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I wanted it to like sound cool and like describe me in some way, and just Gorilla Ninja. And I was like, fuck it, that's my name. And it's stuck from now.
For real, that name is fire though.
Thank you, man. Thank you. But I don't like it now because everyone wants to be a gorilla. Like, everyone's trying to fucking call themselves gorilla. I was like, I was a fucking gorilla before anyone was a gorilla. So I don't want to come on, like, when I be like, really get on, like, oh, he's just another gorilla. I'm like, no, check the tape. Go back. I fucking fought in the Hookie Law. My first fight, I was a Gorilla Ninja, so.
Oh, shit. That shit is mad funny. That is dope, yo. Congrats y'all on your success, yo. That's crazy. At 2 belts at a fucking time. That's wild, man.
Yeah, I had that kind of plan. I was actually going to go for the third one, amateur, but I ended up going pro. I had the first Bellator fight they offered me, but I wanted to get the 70, 85, and 55. But
55 is crazy for you, I feel like.
Yeah,
I saw you fight 55 and I didn't like it.
Which one? Was that the Bellator one?
I don't know.
Where was it?
I think it was one of your amateur fights.
Yeah, that was... Yeah.
And I almost started a war.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. That,
I think you were 55. You were crazy dehydrated from the cut.
Oh, was it the one I took out in the stretcher? Was it that one? Yeah, that one was actually 70. That's
you
like
70?
Beginning of my career, I was bigger. Like when I first started,
God, guy.
I was bigger. I used to have to cut more. But as the years went on, I started like learning more about cutting. Obviously, I didn't wrestle and stuff, so I never really cut. So I was just like eating for like 2 days and not drinking, like doing stupid shit. So that's what happened down. But the 55 one is tough, man. It's a long way for me to get down. It takes me like fucking couple like months of just dieting.
Oh my god.
70's good though.
Man,
right now I'm like 180 right now.
That's what you're fighting at?
This fight's 70, yeah. So I gotta be 171 or under. So
right.
I'm good now. I'm close.
Yeah, that's easy.
I feel good. I've been eating. I feel healthy, so I like 70. 70's good. 55 is.
It's better than 15 pounds.
Yeah, 55 is like risking my life
God.
as well as fighting. It's like risking my kidneys.
More.
So, yeah.
Oh my god, that's insane. Yo, how many fights have you had professionally now?
This will be my 4th. I'm 3-0 now as a professional. I had 9 amateur fights and 3 pro fights. So
what was your record in amateur?
I was 7-2. I was 7-2 as an amateur. Now I'm 3-0 as a pro. So, the 2 fights I lost as an amateur, one of them I almost died with the kidneys thing. You were there at that one.
Yo.
Another one I got submitted at the very end. So I've had very few moments so far that I've,
when I say I almost started a war that day, I literally almost started a war. Like, I was on the opposite side. I didn't know. I was like, damn, it's packed over here. I see mad people I know, but let's just go sit over there, man. Went on the opposite side there. I was like, oh, damn, I don't know nobody over here.
That happens a lot.
And
people
then,
tell me that all the time.
And then it was just like 20 of his opponents, whoever, gym, family members,
people,
cousins, friends, and I'm just like, Case, you know what I mean? I'm loud, like, I'm like on my chair, like let's go, because he came out strong, dropped him a couple times. I was like, yo, let's go! They all quiet. I'm like, let's go. And then all that happened. I'm just like, God damn, Pat. God damn.
Almost after every fight, I get a story like that. It's like people get so intense during fights. Like it's like your friend, your brother, whoever fighting in there. So the people in the crowd are fucking. Every time someone comes, I'm gonna fight with this person. I've had like my little cousin like slapped the trainer on the team one time. Yeah,
oh man,
they get more freaking fired up than like the fighters after they usually we just pound it out.
Yeah,
but the people in the crowd, they freaking have to calm a lot of people.
What made you start? I felt like it was random. I mean, we was playing football and then it was just like, yo, damn, Pat's training.
You know, I always was very interested in fighting. I love, I was always a big fan of fighting. But the first time I actually went to a mixed martial arts gym was actually because of Darby McLaughlin. He was I don't know if you remember, he fought once.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, once or twice. He was teaching wrestling at some school in East Long Meadow a little after high school, and he told me to go. And I gotta cut you off before these people who don't know who Darby McLaughlin is and think he's a wrestling coach at, where do you say, East Long Meadow? No. He was teaching in East Long Meadow. Right. No, he's a coach at Central High School. Let's get this one. Let's get this one. He's the high school wrestling coach at Central, and was our football coach as well.
Yeah, he's the man.
He's a great man, yes, great coach. So he was teaching at an MMA school that was in East Long Meadow. And he told me just to go, and I was just going like just to work out. So I was still playing the AIC a little bit. It was after a little after high school, but that's how people first knew, like in the fighting around here, kind of knew who I was. Like, you should fight, you should take it serious. And I was still kind of playing football. And it wasn't until years down the road that I actually like committed to fully fighting. It's only been like about 3 years, to be honest, that I've been seriously training. So everything's happened pretty fast.
It is. It's crazy. Cause like I said, it was just, I felt like it happened like this.
Yeah.
I mean, I've known you forever, and it's just like, it was like one day we was on the field, like I said, just playing football, like just hating football. Yeah. Well, I was. It's like, this is fucking stupid. It's like, I need to do something else. And then I'm just like, yo, damn, your Pat is training. So, I mean, what else do you do? You do jiu-jitsu? What do you do? Kickboxing,
I do
Muay Thai?
Everything. I do Muay Thai, kickboxing, a lot of jiu-jitsu, obviously Team Link, we're a huge jiu-jitsu school, regular boxing, anything you can think of, any type of art where you're hitting people with your limbs or trying to choke people. It is like the game has evolved so much now. Like, you can't just be just a wrestler or just this.
Right.
It'll get you to certain levels, but after a while, you gotta have a full repertoire. So I trained in everything, man.
I was arguing with somebody and I was like, yo, I can beat Pat in wrestling. They're like, you sure? I'm like, look.
I don't know, man.
I'm like, look.
A lot of people think that.
I'm like, look, Pat.
You are technically a better wrestler than I'm sure in terms of technique.
Because I'm gonna say this. My following statement after that was, I will never throw hands with that motherfucker a day in my life. Like, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. And you are an amazing fighter, man. You are an amazing fighter.
We were talking about that today, actually.
I went there once.
You did?
Yeah, you weren't there. I was like,
was Billy Young, you know Bill.
Yeah.
He was like, why doesn't Mike ever come here? I said, he trains with Gary and he's friends with Gary or whatever. And then I told him I was coming here. And he's like,
I didn't know Billy trained.
Here and there he does, yeah, he does. Yeah, so, yeah, I was going to Northampton a lot for my first fight.
I like it up in Northampton.
Yeah, it's cool up there. I like it there too. But it's just hard. I want to do more gi, but it's just hard when I'm always preparing for fights. I can't just do gi every day because I got to do everything else, So
it's fun. I was gonna bring up that video you just shared, man. Cause those hammer fists on that bag, whatever the fuck. I was just like, oh my god, man, this guy's hands are brutal. Like,
yeah, striking changes everything. You know what I mean?
It does.
Like you can scrapple with people, you're comfortable in certain spots, but like when you're getting freaking rained down, it changes shit. A true fight is nothing. It's like nothing else. You know what I mean? So there's some guys who can freaking grapple all day, but they start getting elbowed and then they're like,
see, that's that shit. That's why I said that shit. Like, yo, fuck that, yo. It's more than just wrestling. It's more than just jiu-jitsu. It's fucking everything. Like,
how do you feel doing jiu-jitsu now, coming from wrestling, like the wrestling? Like, how was it?
It's fun. It's amazing. Like, I have the advantage. I feel like, but against somebody experienced.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're not about to just fuck me up.
Yeah, the thing about wrestlers, they have such like good base and they can stay on top. And like when I grapple a lot of times, I more grapple sometimes like a wrestler. You know what I mean? Just instinctually, like I don't like being on the bottom. I always try to keep top position. So I mean, having that's why you see so many wrestlers. Obviously, are huge stars in MMA. The base of wrestling is, you know.
I think
important.
every champ right now is a wrestler. I seen it.
Yeah, DC. Jones is the real champ. Also,
Cejudo.
Wrestler. Cejudo, huh? Khabib is a wrestler. Yeah, I mean, ever since the beginning, you know, wrestlers have always been huge.
Who's your favorite fighter?
Myself. Outside of myself, myself. But outside of myself, I always like GSP, just because he's a complete fighter and a very smart fighter. You know, everyone loves to watch Conor.
Mine too.
He's entertaining, but you know, as a complete fighter, I like GSP.
Yeah, definitely. That's crazy. Him and John Jones, but then he made me mad. Like,
he's the best ever, no doubt to me. I mean, I don't think it's close.
This guy is ridiculous,
but he's fucking out of his mind. So everything's crazy.
You guys got any questions for the Gorilla Ninja?
Now you just tore everything the fuck up.
Well, shit. That's not even.
He had notes.
Yeah, how much more do you have to go?
I mean, that was pretty much everything. But those are simple questions that, like, I mean, well, I have other dumb questions because some random shit came in my head earlier. Have y'all ever been taken advantage of by a fat bitch?
Straight to that?
Yeah. Because it was crazy.
When you say taking advantage, you mean like
taking advantage?
This is a trick question.
Because your number.
A fat bitch can never take advantage of you because you let her take advantage of you.
Exactly.
Okay, you were bored or lonely or something.
No one can take advantage of you.
That being said, yes.
I guess it depends on the woman. I mean, there's some women that might be able to pin you down. They might be able to pin you down.
Burly Betty.
I gotta stop calling women bitches, yo.
She needs a contract.
I gotta stop calling women.
I don't expect that to happen to me, but it's
That's
possible.
out of control.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to.
All these bitches ain't bitches.
They not.
You almost got in trouble for calling somebody a bitch.
I know. It was funny. That clip was hilarious too.
Was it on the show?
Don't be calling everybody bitches, bitch.
Oh
man, you sound like a bitch.
Sheesh. Hey.
About to call
relax.
You
Relax. Relax.
Yeah. What music you listening to, man?
I mean, I'm a Jay-Z fan. Jay-Z's always been my favorite. I listen to Drake. I listen to Wayne. I don't like a lot of the new artists. Like, the newest artist I listen to is Drake, probably, or J. Cole. Those are the newest people. Like, Jay-Z, Wayne. You know, there's still, like, old 50 Cent I listen to. Game. Mostly hip-hop, to be honest. You know, it depends what I'm doing. Like, if I'm doing some, like, heavy lifting, I want, like harder music. If I'm doing, like, some cardio, I might put on some smooth.
That's another question. That's another question. What's your normal day like?
My normal day, well, I work at Central High School as well. I don't know if you knew that. I work with students with autism, so I work 7:20 to 2:20, and then pretty much from 3 o'clock on, it's some sort of training. I go to Best Fitness for strength and conditioning for a couple hours, and I usually go to Link, or I train at Arvello's Martial Arts Academy a little bit too. So it's usually from about 3 to 8-ish, I'm training, man, whatever it is, whether it's jiu-jitsu, boxing, whatever. So that's pretty much my day, man. Then I go home, put some Seinfeld on. I'm a big Seinfeld fan, too. I don't know if anyone knows it.
Nah, I definitely didn't know that.
I love Seinfeld, man. Family Guy and Seinfeld, but I've seen Family Guy so much, and I've seen a lot of
Do you
Seinfeld.
still eat like shit?
Sometimes. It depends. Not when I got fights coming up. No, I mean, I'll fuck a whole pizza up, like myself. I definitely will, but not now. Like, when it's, you know, we're getting close, so I'm cutting down when I'm eating, you know. I still eat, though. I don't like to...
No carbs, no sugar.
Yeah, that sucks. But, I mean, I don't have to do that too much yet, but it's getting to that point where, you know, cutting weight sucks, obviously. You know,
right.
At least with me, I get to weigh in the day before. Wrestling, you know, the day of. So I
what?
eat, rehydrate. I'll be 15 pounds heavier usually. I mean, not at 170 because I don't cut a lot, but when I fought at 55, I was like 168, 169 the next day.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I was like 15
That's
pounds
what I'm saying.
heavier.
That 15 pounds. When you come in there heavier, like, yo, that shit is ridiculous.
You know, it's a good thing and a bad. I mean, it's good because you're able to. But it feels weird. Like your body feels like the extreme of going up and down. Your body's like in shock. So like I feel for me it affects my conditioning a little bit when I have to do them crazy cuts.
Nah, yeah, it's brutal. Like my first jiu-jitsu tournament was just a couple months ago, and we didn't get to weigh in until we were about to step on the mat.
Oh, right,
so I was like, oh my god, with the gi on.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this sucks. Like, and then the tournament happened, so it was like match after match after match. So I can't even go grab nothing to eat real quick. So it was like.
Did you have to cut a lot for it?
10 pounds, but still, like I didn't eat shit. And that was the first time I cut weight since high school. Like I didn't have to cut nothing. Like for what? I'm just eating like shit. Like so once I had to stop everything, it was just brutal for me. I was just like, God damn, I've done this forever.
That's tough.
Forever.
Same day cut and performing. That's tough. But
took second, got my ass whipped in the finals.
It was gi.
Got choked the fuck out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What choke was it?
Fucking boot choke.
I'm fucking the shits with the collar and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes it gets me too because like I don't think about it as much.
I fell right into it though. Yeah. Like I fell right into it. My wrestling got me to the finals, and then my wrestling made me lose the finals. Yeah. It was just like fuck. That shit was funny. You have a wrestling coach?
I work with Darby sometimes. Yeah. He used to come actually once a week to Link, but he gets busy. Like,
let me be your wrestling coach. I'll be in Northampton. Like I said, I like it up there. And then
there's also
really mess with Gary
this guy Mizam. I don't know if you know Mizam. Where the hell is he from? He's one of my teammates.
I don't know these guys by name. Probably by face.
You probably seen him. He's a little Turkish dude. He's nice. He comes and helps with wrestling too. So
what's that kid name? I think I don't know. I went to war with some kid. I went to war with 2 kids in there. I was just like, oh shit. Like I could just feel like people can tell that I wrestle like instantly, because like you said, the base is everything. Nobody's sweeping me. Like jiu-jitsu is a completely different game though. Like I love it. It's addicting. I feel like I don't know how you probably feel with fighting. How I feel with jiu-jitsu now. It's taking over everything. That shit's fun.
Do you train every day there, pretty much?
Nah, well, I haven't been in a little bit. Fucking one thing after another. Yeah. But I'm definitely going tomorrow. And then built up the Boston Open. I was there every day. I'm up. It's been like, when I say a while, I mean like 2 weeks.
Yeah, that feels like a while. Man, I can't. My body's so used to training every day that I go freaking insane.
It's brutal. I'm dying.
I feel like physically like just crazy.
I'm dying.
It's hard, man.
But yeah, I'm definitely going tomorrow. I'm supposed to be bringing Mr. wants to go. One of our friends, he has to want to train, so I was like, hell yeah. I'm trying to snag him up, bring him up. It's an interesting age. So if anybody else wants to, hey, we got Team Link. We both do jiu-jitsu with Team Link, where he fights for Team Link. And I do jiu-jitsu with Team Link, so another connection we have right there. That's crazy. And I love it. They're definitely a great team, great program. They have kids. They do everything. They're everywhere.
Yeah, they got a wide
throughout the nation.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely. Yeah. Team Links are all over the place. I mean, they got them in Miami now, I think, Brazil. They're everywhere. So
they're wild. Yeah. Great program. Yo, so you saw what Vontae Davis did, right?
He retired or something?
He just left.
He just left, right?
Just told the coach, I quit. I'm done. Got dressed, hopped in his car, and left the stadium. He had that Cash App on his phone though. He was he saw the game check cleared, and then he went and did that shit.
I'm out of here.
That shit is crazy.
The fond memories of Vontae Davis.
Oh my god.
I saw a Patriots Dolphins game. I was in like the third row of the corner of the end zone when they had Randy Moss. They were down in the fourth quarter. Randy Moss hit a pass across the middle, stiff armed him 79 yards to the house to win the game. So I followed him ever since then. And
then that's what you remember him about a stiffy, just like, get off me.
There's the legacy continues for this guy, in my mind.
Oh, jeez.
I remember you for just dying on your team and then just quitting on your team.
That's a crazy move, man.
Bro, I hope Lorenzo Alexander finds him.
Yo, that interview was amazing. But that shit, like, I never heard of nobody doing that before. Just never quit. Like, how do you just quit?
I saw a kid do it once during practice.
You just like, not even.
I saw a kid do it during practice.
But then he showed up the next day. Like, God, like.
He drop kicked his helmet.
You drop kicked his helmet.
He quit during practice. I remember that shit. But I never seen anybody quit during a fucking game.
That shit is hilarious.
The NFL, man. That's crazy. What do you think about Gordon?
I know I was about to say.
That's a beautiful.
It is.
I'm pretty good at this, man. I'm asking the questions first.
I was literally about to bring that up next, but I mean, I like the move. I mean, it was just for a fifth round.
There's nothing to lose if fifth round.
Fuck that move.
Like,
fuck that move.
Patriots have a history of bringing in guys
from Cleveland.
We did that just so that you could get Dez back. Okay,
calm down. Supposedly they're gonna pick up Dez now.
Who?
Cleveland.
Good for
them.
them.
Don't want to go there.
Nobody wants to go there.
They don't look that bad, man.
They look pretty good.
They don't look that bad.
They're tied in first game. They tied in first game.
Yeah, to Pittsburgh. To who they look bad.
Good, though.
They look bad. They're supposed to be a good team, but what are they? They're what? 0-1-1. That record sounds so.
They're actually
funny.
so check it out. They're like what? They're 0-2.
I can't even do that.
And they're like, fucking 2 seasons and fucking.
Oh my god, yo.
3 games in the past 2 seasons? Is that what they won? No, one game in the past 3 so far. Jesus Christ, it's fucking dismal.
What do you think about Fitzpatrick? Do you think the Bucs should stay with Fitzpatrick at quarterback?
We were just talking about that too.
I think they
should.
He's done this shit before though. That's the only thing. Like
he's always won the starting job. Yeah, the guy that he always replaces, he always ends up getting that guy out of there. And then as soon as that guy's out of there, he fucking falls off again. And then it was worthless for everybody, and it's hilarious.
He's playing well, man. He's playing well. They got weapons, man. Tampa's got some weapons.
Oh yeah.
So.
Like Evans and fucking Deshaun Jackson.
What is Jameis suspended for?
What did he do to that chick?
He does some shit.
Did something to
some Uber driver? Like,
no, he got in an Uber with her or something, and then like I don't know.
I'm a Florida State fan, so I've seen James.
Are you?
Yeah, I am for college football, so I've seen a lot of James. He had the crab legs thing.
Yeah, what is that?
Yo, he took a picture of himself with a bowl of crab legs right after he got drafted. And the Tampa Bay, he put it online, everything. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers called him immediately, and they were like, "You need to take that shit down now."
He did something else too. He said something else crazy too.
He's special.
He said something like "fuck her in the pussy" or something. Did he say something crazy?
I don't know.
He did.
Oh, he's.
No, he said Trump before Trump. No, that was grabbing by the pussy. He said something. He did right. I'm not gonna. He stood up in like the cafeteria. Was like.
They told the girls they gotta sit down, and the men are supposed to be higher than the females.
Oh yeah, he said that to like kindergartners or some shit.
Yeah, that dude,
I swear to God, like he was saying that like to in front of a class. I remember that.
And they're over here drug testing Josh Gordon.
This guy, he's special, yo. He's special. Fuck it, and he's a fucking turnover machine. That's why I was like, fucking ride the hot hand, let Fitz play.
Fitz is feeling good. He's winning.
Everybody's having fun. Did you guys see the Browns? I mean, we were talking about the Browns, but the game.
Oh yeah.
The game.
Yeah, where Zane, whatever the hell his name is there, he missed 2 field goals, 2 extra points. That's 8 points, and they fucking lost by 3 or 5.
No, yeah, they did. Yeah. But they did lose. They ended up losing, and I was just like, so amped when Tyrod threw that bomb, and for a touchdown. I was so amped to tie the game.
Oh yeah.
To tie the game, and then.
But you knew that Drew Brees had way too much time on the clock.
Kicker.
Drew Brees was not about to go down as the fucking second guy to lose to them in 3 years. He was not going to let that happen.
No, if he gets a chance to get the ball back and all that.
They gave it to him with it was like a minute and 40, or was it like 3 minutes even? I think left, something crazy like that. It's like that's way too much time for him, dude. He's not gonna let you do that to him.
It's cool. You like the Cowboys?
I love them.
You love the Cowboys. That's strong. That's tough, man.
It's unfortunate.
No.
I mean,
You just was talking about the Steelers and saying historically.
yeah, I mean, the 90s were great for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
After Thomas is gone.
Yeah. Oh my God.
After Thomas is gone.
It's gonna be brutal for us for a little bit,
could be
man.
ugly.
Unless we get a
He's been
quarterback.
spiking the waters the entire time. It's only supposed to be good while
How long
he's
is he
there.
gonna play for, man?
I don't know,
It's
man.
pretty amazing. That
I
he's
think-
still
I
that
think-
good.
yeah,
Man.
it
He's
is.
41 years old.
41.
They're changing the rules just for Thomas. You can't hit quarterbacks. You can't slam quarterbacks. Like, that's just for Thomas.
That's not for Thomas.
Thomas and Aaron.
Thomas
and Aaron.
Andrew.
All
It was never
really
for Michael
good
Vick.
pocket
It was
quarterbacks.
never for Donovan.
Nah, it's never for. It ain't for.
That was
Cam
just for
Newton
Thomas.
either.
I agree
And
with
just
I
for
can agree
Aaron.
with that.
Yeah.
That's just for Thomas
Now,
and
there's a
Aaron. Because
double-
when
there's a
Mike
double
Vick was getting
standard.
his ass toe up, this was never even being talked about. When Donovan was getting his ass toe up, this was never even a conversation. But Thomas and Aaron get hurt. God damn it, we changing the rules. Damn it, we changing the goddamn rules. Because Thomas and Aaron need to be on that field.
Yeah, they bring that bread.
They need to be on that field.
They bring that bread.
Come on now.
They're also not the same kind of running threat. Oh, Aaron Rodgers runs a little bit. He does run a little bit.
So when you can't hit him, it's even worse. When you got to watch how you hit him, and he could be
I'm
mobile.
not gonna-
You're just mad because the rules changed.
You
after
damn
Tony
straight.
Romo.
You
After
damn
Tony
fuck Tony.
Romo.
Tony better doing this with us.
Tony,
Yo.
how would you like his he's like too in depth sometimes.
The noises that he makes
Yeah,
when they were like reviewing a player, like,
I don't mind Tony, but I don't mind Tony.
calm the
Like,
fuck.
He called
Like a
call
board
shit before it happens.
analyzing
I know.
shit on that
Like,
field. I swear to you.
we're gonna run the fade. Like, he always knows what's in these
Really
situations.
does.
He knows what's going
That's
on.
what's so stupid about it. Like, yo,
How
if
he's
you're
such
so
a great-
smart at this, how do you
His QB IQ is
suck?
great. That's
How do you
Good
suck
picks,
as a
yeah.
quarterback?
He just
How
got
do you
high
suck
IQ.
playing quarterback?
That's why he should.
He's just not that talented. Like he's just
That's
just a
why they
good
should have
coach.
kept him on a little bit longer to teach Dak, and we wouldn't be going through as much bullshit.
I mean, Romo has some
Can't
good
just give
years.
that
Don't you guys got 2 offensive linemen out too though? I think your starting center is
It's a lot
gone.
of
Your
things we're
starting
going
left
through.
tackle, you can't lose
There's
a
a
left
lot of
tackle.
things we going through. But you know what I mean? We're not in a position just to
I think-
lose a game and go get a top receiver. You know what I mean?
Y'all
One
stupid
loss
for
and
that.
y'all change a lot of shit every season.
God, you see how many
Money talk,
receivers
you know,
that
I
we
know,
just went
you
through?
know, like we said last podcast, or the Golden State of
Golden
football.
State.
What's
Oh,
the difference?
Come on, man.
What's the
The Patriots
difference?
have guys that do good for the Patriots, and then they go other places and
It
they
just
suck.
suck.
You
Or
think
they suck
Draymond? You think Draymond will be somewhere without Golden State?
No.
He wouldn't be.
He'd
as
be
good.
kicking
He would-
somebody
he'd
in
be
the
good.
Draymond.
somewhere.
He'd be good. He wouldn't be.
He's
as-
somebody
Somebody in
kicking
that somewhere.
He
Okay?
wouldn't be as.
Whether it was
He's
in
not
Portland
that big of a scorer.
or in a
Like,
bar
he can score,
somewhere.
but he's not that big of a scorer. But
Nah. I don't think he
KD didn't have a ring before that.
God, that whole KD thing was fucking retarded.
It sounds, just a lot like the Patriots. What they've been doing this past couple.
How?
I just don't see.
How?
Personally, I don't see the difference. Just personally. Maybe y'all do.
Listen.
Maybe Patriot fans might see
Patriots
the
have won with
difference.
some guys.
But when that bandwagon just getting more packed and packed,
Picking up KD is not
That's right.
is not picking up.
Shut up, that's right.
I
He
should
did
have
drop
worn
that
my
shit.
socks today, man.
He did drop that shit.
Somebody
Every
needs to sign
time.
guys.
If you look up a highlight reel of Des Bryant, it's more famous drops than it is catches.
It is. It is.
T.O.
But
dropped a
he
lot of
used to
balls
be.
too.
But he used to be a fucking.
T.O. dropped a lot of
dog.
balls, and he's one of the greatest too. A lot of, if they throw to you a lot, you're gonna drop a lot too.
Mhm.
I mean, you don't have to. I prefer you catch it, but you know.
The motherfuckers be talking too much unless producing. You know what I mean? That's why I don't fuck with Odell. Too much talking, too much acting, not enough football.
He's a flamboyant
He's amazing.
He's a flamboyant
Him
fella.
and Kim
On the
can go to
field.
fucking dinner on a regular basis. They shop together.
All that other
Young
shit.
Thug and Uzi
I don't
are
know
playing
about.
football.
Yeah, he's
These motherfuckers getting
I don't know.
Fenty
about
first slippers together and shit.
Yo.
Like, come on, man. What's going on with your
I don't
boys?
know about all that fifty shit.
No, you know
He's a
what?
great player.
He's
no
on
doubt.
Yeah.
He's a great player. man.
I
I
don't know
disagree
about
with
that
everything
shit.
else he said so far about football, but he's not one. Cam Newton, Odell Beckham, Jesus Christ.
Listen,
Ass to ass, ass to ass.
yeah, not to butt. That was a setup. You laid that one right the fuck up. Nut to butt, them motherfuckers. Did you see the Nut to butt episode?
I did not.
Oh my god.
You ever train like that? You said you train with every type of extremity, every muscle, every body part. Have you ever trained? Have you ever trained nut to butt? Have you ever trained nut to butt? you gotta be ready for nut to butt.
It's not a technique we go over often.
It's just an extra point of control. If you can wedge that in there, you can help steer.
Well, I mean, you take people's back.
I know.
There's a lot of, there's a lot of
backs?
strange things.
Yeah.
No pause, no nothing. Just taking back.
Jiu-jitsu, you spend about an hour a day in between another man's legs. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
That's why I prefer to fight.
And you said that you feel sick when you don't do this.
Well, I prefer to fight. Yeah, I don't spend that much time. This many I grapple so I can get up and hit you.
This motherfucker. I do.
Trying to destroy people. Yo, because it's fun.
You like to be in between their legs.
Yeah.
He just likes the essence.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the goal is you want to get out, you want to pass the guard, but then you want to, I guess, mount.
Nah, yo,
you got to want full mount.
Yo, right, full mount, rear naked, choke.
It all sounds
like, yo, but
gay,
look,
honestly, but it is.
There's nothing like, yo, holy shit, yo, if I let this motherfucker stay like this, he might break the fuck out of my arm, yo. Nah, hell no, you're not about to snap my shit. Oh, damn, yo, this choke can kill me in a couple seconds if I don't get the fuck out of it. Like, kill me. Kill me. Like, nah, yo.
So you just clench your ass cheeks on.
Yep.
You just go nut the butt.
Nut the butt.
To get out. Nut the butt escape.
Real quick. All day, every day. Team Link. Yup. Y'all sign up. Sign up.
And then put the whole team on.
Sign up.
Remember, he said the whole team go sign this shit.
Nah, I'm just messing around.
Offering people signing their kids out. What the hell is this team about?
Taking my kids there. I got nothing to do with this.
The Inappropreality podcast is in no way affiliated or associated with Team Link, and the ideas expressed here do not represent those of Team Link.
Thank you. Yes, exactly what you just said.
I'm gonna revoke your membership.
Nah, I got him.
My feet is
Oh my god.
not on the team anymore.
Oh man, yo. Nah, that's funny, yo. I'm supposed to be eventually getting a wrestling class up there.
Yeah.
Supposed to be. We'll see how that goes.
You just
We'll see how
lost
that goes.
that.
I know.
That's
That shit's out the window. It's like
you either shitted on it or talked it into existence. You know what I mean?
it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen. That's another thing that's been kicked in the air for a while too. Like along with this, because like people who don't know, this has been in the works for almost a year before we even started. Like with the talks when I was in Florida, and then from when I was here, we was having meetings and stuff like that, like getting everything together, getting all the people together. Like, this is dope. I'm glad you came.
Thank you, man.
I'm glad all the guests that we've had came. This is amazing. This is dope.
How many
Glad to
episodes
support.
is this now?
6.
Nice. So you had Whitley on before, right?
Yeah, he just so happy. He just walked in the door.
He just stormed in there.
You're just like, oh shit.
His
Come
entrance
here,
music
sit
came
down.
on, and then the smoke went off, and
He was already wet.
Yeah. That shit is mad funny. It was perfect timing. But then with the whole fade shit like that was dope too. Like
There's a lot of people doing some good things around here.
Yeah.
It's good that we're all kind of doing it around the same time. We got shit like this,
hell yeah, man. We're here to support, man. That's crazy. So where can everybody get tickets?
From me, only from me. If you want to come, don't get them from. I make a percentage of the tickets I sell. So if you want to come and support me, you gotta get them from me. So you can contact me on Facebook, Pat Casey, or Instagram, Pat Casey 1035. So I have plenty of tickets. So if I sell them out, I'll order more. So if you want a ticket to the fight, it's October 12th. It's for Bellator. It's a big, second biggest promotion in the world. It's at Mohegan Sun. So if you're interested in going, just contact me.
buy them from him.
Yes.
Don't buy them from anybody else. If you buy them from somebody else, you're going to get yourself a ticket.
If I see you
in
at
person,
my fight and I know you,
Pat
and
Casey
you
fight.
did not fucking buy it from me, I'm not going to be happy. People do that. Oh, I already got mine online. Like, listen, Bellator has enough money. I don't need any more. I need money. I'm coming up. So if you like me and you come to see me, buy damn tickets from me.
Word. Hell yeah, yo, you have it right there. That's crazy. Yo, I'm so fucking proud of this motherfucker. You guys don't understand. Yeah, I'm so happy for him, yo. I'm happy for you, yo. Thank you for coming, yo.
About to be 4-0.
I know, man. Yo, I'm excited as fuck. Yo, you watch tape? You studying this dude? You know anything about this guy?
He's a Patriot fan.
I got cameras in his gym. Belichick style. Watch what he's doing now. I see. Yeah, he's got he has 3 pro fights. He's 2-1. He's kind of comes in hard, swings hard. Yeah, big left hand. That's about it.
The loss wasn't his last fight, was it?
Nah, it was his second fight, I think.
Oh, okay, so he's already had that whole like Rocky moment, so you should kick his ass.
Yeah, he's all right, but he's not a complete fighter as I am. Like he's not overall. The overall game is not on my level. He's got a big left hand, and that's about it. More than that.
And he a bitch.
Maybe so. He's
Told you gotta stop calling
my fighter.
man.
My fighter.
I
got 2 fighters and a rapper on my team now. We eating and we moving. I just signed
it. Hey, any percentage you extort from our guests gets split 3 ways, pal. Don't forget that.
Hey.
You sell a fucking mixtape in the park.
You know what I'm saying? Oh my god.
That is fucking wild. Yo, we gonna wrap this up? We good time?
Oh wow.
36 minutes.
Is it?
Yes,
Shit, I'm high as fuck.
Yeah, he's really kinda. He's so high he want to get back to the weed.
Nah, fuck
That's
no.
what it is. He want to
No.
get back to the weed.
I thought this shit was like an hour, yo. I'm going in slow motion. See this guy with the fucking hash. Yo, that's the thing, yo. We literally because we respect Bellator, right? So we literally sat here. I ate a cookie. We fucking we try to get as high as possible before Pat came in here, and I'm fucking zooted, yo. That's crazy, yo. All right, Pat. So are you a hunter or a gatherer? We already know that question. He's I'm a hunter.
I'm a hunter.
He's I'm a hunter.
Yes,
What do you think? If you was fucking living way back when? What do you think you be in with the bitches?
I think
with
I'd
the
be,
female.
I think I'd be a slave.
Oh my god. See, he answered that one right.
Take a trip down negative
No, what?
Every single time you bring up
way
pro
back
black
when we
shit.
would really be?
Every time you bring up poor black
So
shit.
you want me
I
to
bring
sit
up
here and
Jerry
motherfucking
Jones.
say some shit that I wouldn't have been way back when? Hypothetically speaking, I'd have been the mayor of some fucking city, nigga. When they was killing niggas, I'd have been the motherfucking mayor.
Liberia.
Right he was selling his citizens.
Oh shit.
I've been the mayor of Liberia.
Come this way.
That's crazy, man. Human beings are fucked up creatures, man.
Yeah, I know, yo. Fucking some savages, yo.
All animals. Bird shitted on my fucking car today. I fucking was throwing so many rocks at this motherfucker. That nigga. I swear to God, if I had a BB gun.
Oh my god,
Animals
yo.
are fucked up too. I mean, they fucking kill each other. It's weird. Like it's like human nature. That's why I like fighting, man. Violence is actually in human nature.
It's healthy.
Like,
It is.
You know,
You need it.
You hold it all up, and then one day you find yourself in a mall food court with an AR-15, just wondering how
you gotta let it out. Yeah, you gotta let it out before it gets to that.
Cultural differences.
Ain't too many motherfuckers.
Yeah, but they always say violence isn't the answer to things, but
It really
at the end of the day, no real big shit gets. If we need to get something done, eventually we're gonna go to war, right? I mean, I'm not saying it's right, but if you're telling a country to do something, or someone to do something, they don't do it, they won't do it. Eventually, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna make you do it. How are they gonna make you do it? Violence.
Yo.
It's not great, but it is what it is, I guess. I'm a peaceful person, though.
What the
This
fuck?
guy.
Anybody
ever
just
tried?
promoted beating a dog?
Nobody ever
peace
tried?
through violence. Peace through submission.
I love when I'm just on top
Nobody
of
really
beating the shit out of them.
Nobody really fucks with me. Around here, everyone knows me. I mean, I'm not an asshole either. Like, I don't go out like, oh, I'm a fighter.
Yeah.
Like, bump someone on purpose so I can fuck them up. Like, I'm a pretty nice guy in general. I mean, there's a time and place to let that out. You know, like at work, people always are surprised by how calm I am and stuff. I'm fucking working with special ed kids, blowing their nose and shit. And they find out I fight, they're like, really? And they're like,
there was that one time he beat somebody up.
yeah.
Talking about that.
But I always tell people, you know, I spend like 3-4 hours a day like punching people, choking people. So like, like, if I still am angry when I go to work, I got some fucking problems with it. So I'm very relaxed at work and everyday life because any aggression
I love training. That's because it's like therapy. You look at it like that?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's definitely clears my mind and lets out, whatever aggression. We all have some rage in us at sometimes, I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
I'm sure you do. So, yeah, it's fucking, without it, I'm much more, I don't know, I snap more. I'm more like edgy. If I don't train for a few, I'm fucking, dishes ain't done. No, I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, I'm definitely much more relaxed when I
That's how you feel with music?
That's not weed.
Music?
Oh, weed.
Yeah. He just described me on weed. Let me not have a good old blunt for a day. Fucking Tasmanian devil in that motherfucker. What you mean?
I think that's called addiction. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. Hey, there's nothing wrong with weed, man. I mean, people don't.
I love it.
Yeah, weed is.
I love it.
What bad does anyone do on weed? No,
nothing.
Eat some food. You might forget some shit. That's about it.
Forget everything.
Might, be doing a podcast.
Think
an hour went by, 10 minutes went by. Other than that, you don't fucking hurt nobody.
You know, good for 2 hours.
Yo, that's the thing too. Like, I like to train high. I love training high. Like,
I've never trained high.
You don't get high.
I've never trained high. I don't get high.
I just be like everything, like everything just be in the zone. Like I just being. I feel like everything is like fluid. Like it just feels like.
But you smoked for a long time.
Yeah.
Like, it's been a part of your life for a long time. Like people that smoke every day, it's like normal for them to do shit high. Like if I got high and did some shit, I'd be like, people would notice. Like, what are you doing? You're not performing well right now. I'd be like, high, Bruce be noticing. Like, you be doing some shit and then you're like, oh, Smitty's fine. If I was doing this a lot, you're like, man, what's wrong with you? Everyone would notice. A lot of jiu-jitsu guys do train high.
You ever see the High Rollers tournament?
I heard about it. Yeah,
it's pretty cool. It's a tournament where the guys that are about to compete against each other, your opponent, you have to smoke a joint with them before your match.
I would do shit just to do that, and I'd be like, nah,
just to smoke. You're like, I ain't really good at
taking shots. Just told me I gotta go pick up Junior for the motherfucking park.
For a long time, cannabis and jiu-jitsu.
Take a dive right after the joint.
That's true.
I
you feel you roll better when you're high? Or you just like it
But
more?
then I'm always high, so I would know. But I'm not. At the tournaments, I'm not high at the tournaments. I perform well, like when I'm not, so.
Yeah. Maybe I'll let you.
Won't that make your pain intensify you or high and shit?
No,
guy. Hit you really think a motherfucker just hit you?
Nah, you don't get hit. It's all groundwork. And like
it's all groundwork. It's not to butt stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's all you do.
Yeah.
You just go there for the nut the butt. Damn, right?
Oh man, yo, I'm a fucking savage, yo. Fuck y'all. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want no nut the butt to be.
Nah, I'm getting called a bitch. You call me gay?
Hey, I was MGK.
Yo, if he was gone off the rails.
Yo, that shit is dope funny. Oh shit. Oh man. Yo, y'all peeped that fucking fake media coverage shit? Y'all didn't see that shit about the hurricane?
When they were like someone was like in a ditch or something. Like I seen when like one person was underwater and the people like, were like walking through normal puddles.
This shit is retarded, yo. Like that shit make you fucking second guess a lot of this media shit. But that shit is funny. Like we are the media now. This is weird.
You are the
media.
We are the media.
Yeah, that shit is dumb funny. Never that.
I mean that's dangerous.
Never that.
You gotta believe
John Lemon?
something. I guess. John Lemon.
That's
so we are
shining down
the media now. Media. It's weird. It's a weird time. No one believes everything's put out as it's a lie or this or that. You don't know what to believe anymore. I only believe
man.
What I see.
Right.
My own too. That's it. And even then, I'm like, did I see that right?
Bullshit.
It's true.
I hear that because like that, like people got that's that Instagram stuff too. Everybody be on there
Especially when you're high, you probably don't know what the fuck you see.
Yeah.
Did I see that? Maybe I'm just really high. Maybe I didn't. I don't know.
Making shit up.
Oh man.
That should be dumb funny. Motherfuckers be faking. Fake it till you make it, right?
So weird time we live in.
Nah.
Unless you're fighting.
Yeah, right. You can't fake that shit. You get in there and get knocked
Yeah.
the fuck out.
This shit is
Knock
not
the
fake.
fuck out real
Go to the
quick.
gym, I'm working the fuck out.
Oh
I'm
my
in the
god.
hospital in a coma.
I seen Pat knock somebody the fuck out. I seen Pat knock a couple people the fuck out.
I got a few.
How much you charging?
How much am I charging?
Yeah, because I got a
Try to
couple
be a
more.
hitman.
I'm not paying the prices.
No, I got no.
Oh, to knock people out?
Off the books.
Off the books.
I got a couple motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
And they not gonna see you coming. They know, you know what I mean? The average niggas out running with. They see you, they're like, oh, that's good old friendly Pat Casey, your neighborhood gorilla ninja. You know what I'm saying? You just go fucking Donkey Kong on their head. You know what I'm saying? And then Smitty hop out as your Diddy Kong. He throw him out the fucking barrel. He hit the nigga in the head. Boom, 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 boom. You know, I'm just like,
God.
That would be a good plan besides the fact that we just podcasting. So now they are gonna see me coming.
it would be a terrible.
You should have told me that when we were offline.
I know now.
He's had me going after kids that were mean to him in second grade.
I don't think I could.
He took my lunch money one time.
Oh,
Timmy, get your ass over here.
People over higher. I don't know, man. I can't.
Oh man, Pat be a savage. Pat is a savage.
Catch a
That
nigga
shit
in the
is
middle of the
dumb
highway,
funny,
rush
yo.
hour. Been looking for you, motherfucker. Chase him all the way down till you get Pat on. Nah?
God. Pat is fast too, yo. Don't get it twisted, yo.
Like lightning, man.
Yo.
You never know, man.
He got a new name.
White lightning.
Wait,
That's another one.
Yeah, he got a list. Yo, you know about the
Gorilla Lightning Ninja.
Yeah,
Gorilla Lightning
I got so many nicknames, man. I take up a whole fucking.
Yo.
That's a new X-Men.
Just get it tatted across your chest.
I just come out of nowhere. I was like the big tsunami I was calling about
Oh
the other
my
day.
God.
Someone said something
The
about
big white gorilla tsunami lightning ninja.
someone said something to me one day about like, oh, that person's trying to ride your wave. I was like, that's because I'm the big tsunami. I just said
Oh
it. That
my
shit just
God,
came
yo.
me. I might be able to ad-lib some bars. I can't rap. I might be able to come up with some couple lines to throw in some shit or some nicknames at least.
God,
Maybe like how they do the fucking like, you know, just people like talking on albums, like skits and shit. I could probably do something like that.
Yeah, we gonna work. We gonna get you on the next album. I'm glad that you said that we gonna get you on the next album.
That's mad funny. Close that, please.
Like Tyrone Woodley, he got that song. You seen Tyrone Woodley? He got a song out.
Nah, I didn't.
I didn't hear it. I don't think I want to hear it.
Nah,
It's
I
called
wouldn't.
"I'll Beat Your Ass."
Oh my God, he
You
would.
need one of those. You need one of those.
Yeah, you know, rap your own shit. Coming out
There's an
fucking
FBI
John
agent.
Cena. Remember
I
John
know.
Cena used to do that?
There's an FBI agent standing behind
The feds.
me. Yeah, the wife.
Always watching.
The wife just walked
Always
in.
watching, always listening.
Yeah, she knew what was going on. She's the one. She's
staring
the
through
one who got the
your soul
cameras
right
in the other guy's gym.
Yes.
What I do?
You put the cameras in Pat's opponent's gym.
He's talking about how
You're an
you're
FBI agent.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, see?
I know anything. I know everything about everybody here.
Yeah,
I got
she
nothing
does.
to hide.
What's my bra size?
I know your social security number.
Oh yeah. I still want to know my bra size
like-
though. Asking for a friend.
Okay. Go upstairs.
Yo, we gotta shout out our sponsors. Yo, I was supposed to do that
Shut
at the
'em up,
beginning.
shut 'em
I didn't do that. Yo, hope you come up. It's a local business. They make shirts and hats.
Fly ass clothing, bro.
Hell yeah, it's dope as hell, man. Dude does everything himself. He has a bunch of clothes that's ready to fucking get sold, man. People's been hitting me up, so you can follow HYCU413 on Instagram. And if you want something put on any glass like this, we got our shirts made by a friend of mine, man. I went to kindergarten with this dude, Isaiah. You can follow him at Terry's Tees. Terry's TERRIS .t-shirts.plus at Instagram, man. That's dope as fuck, yo. Thank you guys yo, for doing that shit, yo.
James. Got him James.
You like what he doing?
I do like
Man, some good prices, man.
Yeah, for real. Let me get you plugged
You
in.
might-
Dude
you
does
might use
everything.
prices.
You can put everything. You could probably get your shit on. You got a mouthpiece, man. You could probably get your shit on a mouthpiece done. He could do everything.
into it.
That'd be dope. Hell yeah. Matter of fact, here, yo, take that business card right there.
Sure.
That's yours. Hit him up.
There we go.
Do something frightening, like get a mouth guard with just baby teeth on it. Just little tiny ones, just freak the guy out. Just little tiny teeth. Make your mouth look ferocious.
I'm about to gum the shit out of you.
Nah, you can do everything, yo. He got mad ideas. He's the one who came up with the glasses. He was like, take all that stuff off the tables. He was like, yeah. He's like, where that's dope. So, yeah, shout out to them. But yeah, you got t-shirts to them. When we get our merch too, yo, we'll let everybody know when that comes in because people's been asking me how they can get these. So when we get them, we'll let everybody know. So yeah, that too.
Always gotta sell something. Man. You gotta sell something. Or give it out. Just spread the word. You know, it's not always about the money. It's just getting the word out. Yeah, man. Positive stuff going on.
Yo, did you see Chuck and Tito about to fight again?
Jesus Christ, yeah. I mean, I don't want to see it. I mean, people want to see it, but these dudes, how old are they now?
I don't know, man.
I mean, that's cool, I guess, to see.
I mean, they're probably, guy. I mean, as a fighter, athlete, period. If you can probably get back in shape. Like,
it ain't. I'm talking about.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like one.
But they're both old.
They're both old, yeah. So it's not like it's a
30-year-old,
28-year-old
they'll be good enough for each other.
Sometimes, sometimes better fights. Like I've seen fights on cards. The two guys that did neither of them any good really, but they're equally not as good. So it's an exciting fight. Like I see this brawl, I'm like, these guys suck, but the fight is pretty exciting. So if you equally suck as much as your opponent, it could be a good fight.
That shit is
good
fight.
Friday night sissy fights.
I know exactly what you're talking about. That shit is dumb funny.
Like you might see two guys that are really good, and they might just be more cautious, but you might see. One guy sucks a little more than the other. Just fuck it.
You watching this Conor Khabib fight?
Oh, of course, absolutely.
Who you got?
Who do I think is going to win?
Yeah.
I think it goes.
It's gonna be close, yo.
I think. I want to go. I want to go with Conor.
But Khabib can win.
But there's more ways Khabib can win than Conor. I think Conor has to catch him coming in and knock him out. Khabib could beat him. But I think it's going to be a finish either way, because I think if Khabib keeps pressuring him, if Conor doesn't knock him out, eventually Khabib is going to take him down, and he's going to break Conor eventually on the ground. Like even if Conor survives a few takedowns,
on the ground.
He's gonna wear on him, and eventually he'll ground and pound him, he'll submit him. But Khabib comes in with his chin up, he pulls back, kind of like he does a lot of things wrong on the feet. Like, he's an undefeated fighter. He's obviously a great fighter, but he does a lot of things technically wrong that are bad against Conor. Like, he runs in a lot of times with his chin up, how he pulls, how he moves away from punches isn't always the best way. And it just takes one shot for Conor. He'll put your lights out. So
that's the only way he'll win, I think. He has to knock him the hell out.
He has to knock him out, probably early.
Yep.
I definitely think he can. I definitely think
he can knock anybody out.
If Khabib doesn't approach him cautiously, like you can't just run in crazy like he always does. But maybe Khabib has a crazy chin or something. If he takes one and takes him down, it could be bad for Conor. But
I think the layoff was too long for Conor since he hasn't fought since exactly 2 years, right?
I think he did enough cocaine to stay in shape.
I think he'll be fine. Like the way he's gonna win his striking is so much better than Khabib. He could have fucking took 10 years off, and he'll still be able to outstrike Khabib if he can, catch him. But it could look, I hope it don't look bad. Like, it could look bad for Conor.
You better get nothing to Aldo.
It's either gonna be a knockout or it could look like a grown man throwing around a child. Like I don't want to see that. Like, I don't want to see Conor get mauled. But Conor's grappling is slightly underrated. I mean,
you gotta remember, Khabib comes from a terrible country where he's probably wrestled musk oxes. And stuff.
I got actually one of my teammates who's fighting in the Bellator card, Cameron. He's out there right now. I don't know. He's Turkish. He's Turkish, but grew up in Russia, so I think he might be related to Khabib. I don't know. He knows Khabib somehow, so he's out there. I just seen he took a picture of Khabib. So he's training out there for a little bit. So
that's dope.
They're like a different breed of people. Like that area of people, they're very tough. people.
Yeah, because it's just
they've
terrible.
been through some shit.
Yeah.
They've been through some shit.
Hard living.
Yeah, they're really like even like I've trained with people from that like Turkey, Russia, like Dagestan, like that kind of that area. It's tough motherfuckers, man. They've been through some shit. So they're all tough. Definitely. Yeah. Good wrestlers too, most of them. So
yeah. A lot of those places got some real.
With that being said, I hope Connor fucking sleeps him. I hope Connor puts him to sleep. I want him to. I like Connor. I don't want the Connor train to end. If Connor loses, then it's like, what the fuck's he gonna do now?
Right.
Go box someone like
I just think about Ronda Rousey. What happened to her? Too much layoff, came back, and she still got her ass beat.
Yeah, she wasn't. She didn't have the mentality of like a true champion.
Her true career.
Like she was good while she was. No one could really knew how to deal with what she was doing, and she was the bully. But when she wasn't, she said, "Fuck this." She said, "I mean, I don't blame anyone who stops fighting because it's a fucking dangerous game. Like if you make money and want to get out, and you're a star and you can make money wrestling or doing whatever, I would never blame you because it's not a." Like it's hard. I would imagine it's hard to wake up when you got millions of dollars and be like, "Fuck, I don't get punched in the face. Like I don't need to do this shit anymore." So I would imagine, it's probably hard, but I don't think she had like a real champion spirit. Like all champions lose. Like Conor lost, came back and won, and Muhammad Ali lost many times. Like real champions come back from losses. So but
she lose 3 in a row. She lost 3 or 2.
She lost to that girl No Name. And she took her time off. She wanted to kill herself. Then she came back and lost again.
She lost at home and Amanda Nunes, I think.
They both suck, and they never won again after they beat her.
Holly Holmes. Holly Holmes been so. She got a belt, but then she's been losing. I mean, Ronda was good for her time. I think she brought more people. Like she brought more attention. She brought more women. I think she was kind of to her detriment. Like she made women MMA bigger, and then more women started training and getting better, and then she was out. It was like that. I mean, the beginning of men's MMA, like Horace Gracie was submitting everybody. You know what I mean, like no one knew like jiu-jitsu like that. So like he was and then people learn, they adapt, they add stuff to the game, and then like Ronda couldn't really strike very good. You know what I mean? She just people on the ground and
throwing everybody,
judo through armbar, and they couldn't deal with that. But once people started to adapt to that and learn how to deal with it, you gotta evolve and learn other shit, or you're gonna be out.
Can y'all grab the dogs? Alright, I guess he's cool.
Got a special guest.
Right. Silas. He just opened the door. He just like sniffed him, see himself inside here. He's like, I'll let it right here. He's 2. Both of them. Obviously, they're brothers.
I'm not a big dog person.
You not?
I'm not like weirded out by dogs, but like people look at me sometimes like I'm a bad person because I don't really like dogs. I'm like, I don't want a dog in my house. Like, I don't want an animal living in my home. Is that weird? Does that make me a bad person? I don't know. Like my girl loves dogs. And I'm like, I don't want a dog. I don't want a dog in my house. Like why? I don't know.
They cool and then it's like, you motherfucker.
Like, I think I've just been around annoying dogs. Like there's nothing like when you're eating and the dog's like trying to take your food or something.
Now the other one's at the window. The other one's gonna try to come in
here.
This dog seems alright. He's alright, but.
Come on, crazy.
He's about to attack me. What the fuck you say about dogs? You don't like dogs? Come on. It's too good for dogs? Come on.
He's an escape artist.
I would like gorillas.
You're talking about being able to beat him in wrestling. You can't even wrangle a dog. Come on, bro.
Oh, man.
Listen. Now, Patter probably fucking done with me. Try. Space and opportunity.
This guy's trying to get me to beat up random people.
Yeah, right.
Kimbo Slice just
we gotta beat these Joe Schmoes up, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I'm ready for that.
I only fight when there's
I'm
money on the line.
I was wondering if you throw up.
He's sagging no pockets in his pants. For a reason.
Funny. Nah, I'm just
you
fucking
can say you
around.
got no money.
Hell no.
No pockets. I used to always have my wallet in the car.
This guy is way bigger than me. This guy.
Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yo, yeah, right, yo. I'm just fucking around, yo. That's hilarious. Yo, this guy.
Just do some Rey Mysterio shit. It'll be fun.
Mysterio.
Didn't he die?
Nah, Eddie Guerrero died, right?
Nah, yeah.
Eddie Guerrero
he
died
fucking-
live on TV, yo. It is fucking hard to watch.
He died on TV?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, Hart died on TV.
Yeah.
No, Eddie Guerrero had a heart attack in the ring.
Oh, really?
He had a heart attack. He had a heart attack in the ring, and one of the fucking, I forget who the fuck he was fighting, but they ended up like while he was having a heart attack, like he was supposed to win the fight, but all of a sudden like he did that thing where he was down and he came back and he was beating the guy up, and then he started doing this shit in the middle of the ring, and all of a sudden, dude, he just fucking has a heart attack, goes down. The ref starts like freaking out. The dude he's fighting like just looks around for a couple minutes, and then all of a sudden it's like fuck this and pins him.
Oh my god, that's
fucked up.
And the ref was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" He was like, "Count this shit right now." And the ref was like, "All right, dude, 1, 2, 3, get the fuck off of him now." But he died on TV, man. It's like you can look at it on YouTube. It's hard to watch, bro, because you're like his eyes are open the whole time, and like you literally.
We'll just add the link.
Watch this man's life. You watch this man's life fade from him.
Wow. My little brother's a wrestler,
and his eyes are open the entire time.
I have a little half brother. He wrestled like on like the Northeast scene, like pro wrestling.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a wrestler. He goes by Brad Hollister or Big Bacon. We got a lot of cool nicknames. He was an actual wrestler, and he went to Chickadee Comp as a wrestler, but yeah, he's wrestling too. So maybe one day he gets on, I get on, we could do like a brother match on WWE.
That's mad funny. That stuff is fun.
Wrestling is it's a little ridiculous, but it's fun.
It's
like
fun.
when I was little, I loved it. Like real young. Then I got to an age.
I can't get into it now.
Yeah, then I got to an age I was like, this is. But then when I got older, I don't watch it. But like now, I like understand. Like it's just entertaining. Like it's just entertainment. Like
why the hell didn't you wrestle in high school, man?
I can make the basketball team.
Oh,
man, basketball's more fun than wrestling.
Nah, yeah, wrestling was brutal, man.
Wrestling was brutal.
School.
Yeah.
Like it's the weight cut, and then our coach Darby McLaughlin, like that mug, like he was a hell of a coach. Like he was a hell of a coach.
Yeah, I mean, looking back at it now, it would have benefited me to wrestle. People always think I wrestle. Like you said about jiu-jitsu, like when I roll people, like, you were wrestling. Like, nah, I wasn't wrestling. But they assumed I was. But I always played basketball, believe it or not. I played basketball my whole life, so I never got into wrestling because I was always on basketball. And, there's only, 12, 13 players that make the team, and if you make the team, I was like, I ain't fucking wrestling. Nothing against wrestling, but I didn't want to cut weight. I was more of a football player too, so I was always trying to gain weight, not lose weight. So,
yeah, that was the brutal
I
part.
had to be the only white guy on the basketball team.
The gym was right across.
You always need a white guy, The thing about basketball, I didn't play like a white guy. I couldn't shoot worth a shit. Every time I came in a game, they thought I was a shooter. I went right by him. Use speed. I'm not your typical white guy. I can't shoot. I rely on athleticism.
Yo, we used to hate watching them just like come from across the street with like bags of food because like the gym is right across from where the wrestlers were, and we would just be there just dying, sucking weight, and they'd just be in there just eating whatever the hell they want.
Like, damn, I think I made a good decision.
Yeah, that's what they used to always say.
We're sitting there like, nope, eating Pringles and shit. No, I'll see you in the courts. You'd have been. I probably would have been a better wrestler and football player, even probably. It's possible.
That's what it turned out to be with me. And I didn't expect it. There was a while where you couldn't tell me I wasn't going to the NFL, even with my size, yo. I was like, no way. It's like, I'm going to make it to the NFL. Then wrestling just took the fuck over. I was like, yo, I'm way better at this than wrestling. I mean, than football. Like, it's crazy. I love the sport. It's fun as fuck. To just slam people over and over and over again.
Wrestling is the toughest. Like, there's nothing like.
It's tough. It's
like
brutal.
grappling, like, I mean, MMA fights 5-minute rounds, so like wrestling 5 minutes straight, fucking. There's nothing more tiring than that. Than like I could box for 5 minutes and move around and like what I mean?
Get a win, but not even.
But that's tiring
but
too.
But throwing blow again, but at the same time, so that's why it's a whole different game. Getting punched in the face is a completely different thing than just and then grappling, because you getting punched in the face and striking, getting chopped, your knees getting chopped over and over and over again. You can't stand on you.
If you're not used to getting kicked in the leg, that shit is brutal. Like a real good leg kick will fucking.
You ain't walking for a while,
Like I wake up after my fight sometimes, like from kicking people, not even from taking kicks. Like I don't really feel shit in the cage, and my adrenaline's going and stuff. But like the next day after a fight, if I kick people enough, I'll be limping. Foot, shit will swell up. Your body's not meant to ram. Sounds a little weird. You're not meant to.
Not to be nut to butt.
You're not supposed to be doing nut to butt.
Yeah, and ramming.
Yeah, ramming and nut to butt. Body's not meant for that. No, I'm comfortable. I don't got to. He But yeah.
Oh my God, yo.
So yeah, it's a brutal game.
Yeah, I love it, man. I love this sport. I've been a fan. I've been a fan for a while. That's why I asked you who your favorite fighter was. I've been watching it for a while too. That's crazy. People always told me like to fight, and I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Good. You got a good. I mean, you got the wrestling base, but He's like, damn. He said, don't talk to me this shit.
I'm too old now, especially now. Like, I think I'm too old to get into it. Fuck that. Like I said, fuck getting punched in the face, head kick. Oh man, just like man.
Yeah,
it's a brutal game, man.
Some knees to the head before. Head kick, knee to the head.
See, I'm good with it. Like, I'm just fine with. You can almost break my arm. You're not gonna fully break my arm. You're not gonna fully break. Yo, what? I trained with this brown belt one time, and you're not supposed to do heel hooks. And because I'm a white belt still, and I fucking did one, but I still know shit. But I did one on him. And he was like, no heel hooks, and I was like, nah, because when I go with Gary, he was like, yo, do whatever, like, because he knows that I know what I'm doing. And he was like, nah. And after that, I shouldn't have fucking did that, yo. This dude was just fucking me up, yo. I was like, oh, yo, I get, like, yo, it's like, all right, stop, yo. Oh my God.
You gotta know, certain gyms have certain rules about like what you can do at certain belts.
But I fucked up because, like I said, it wasn't my fault. Gary's the one who said, yo, you go ahead. He was like, purple belts up, you can usually do it with. And I was like, all right. He's like, do whatever you want. So dude was a brown belt, so I was like, oh shit, the heel hook is right here. Let me just grab this, bomb. And then he was pissed. It
happens. A can opener.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that to people because I'm MMA. You can do it obviously, but I've like can opener black belts to pass the guard.
Shit.
Like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, it's a good pass, man. Like, I go to that shit all the time in fights, so I did that once. It was like, nah, man, you can't do that.
That shit is mad
My
funny.
bad, man.
Yeah. That's what I felt.
Freight etiquette and shit.
Yo, nah, there is though. That's another thing. There's huge respect between fighters and stuff like that. Like like I said, it's dangerous that you can kill somebody. Like you can kill somebody. One blow can kill somebody. It's different. It's a different game. It's not. Let me make this basket. It's not. Let me shoot this goal and something like it. It's something. Can't be life or death. Like you getting choked the fuck out. You don't tap. You go lights out. Like
one time I got put out by a choke. I didn't tap. I went out.
Dangerous.
I don't recommend it.
It's dangerous.
I don't recommend it, but it happens sometimes. Some people are like that. They don't never want to tap. I'm not that kind of guy. Like if I'm in a shit, like in practice, like in a fight, I probably won't tap. But in practice, I'm not gonna fucking like. I'll try to get out, but if I'm about to like, have my knee tore, I'm like, all right, man. Like I don't tap often, but I'm not gonna get injured. You know what I mean? Some people. I know some people that won't tap worse shit. They'll fucking go to sleep. They've been put to sleep multiple. I'm like, what are you doing, man?
All right, that's crazy.
Save your brain cells.
Right.
No one's gonna like go home and be like, oh, choke them out. Like you don't even talk about the shit that happens like that in the gym. Like
that shit's mad funny because it's like when I first started training jiu-jitsu, I didn't know. I'm still new to this. I still don't know a lot of these chokes, but like I came home one day and I shared a post. I was like, how far do you know you can go if you don't push yourself? Mm-hmm. And people thought that was like some inspirational shit. And I wrote that post about me getting choked the fuck out. Like, I was like, yo, how far will I know that I could, how much time do I have for me to get the fuck out this shit? How far do I know if I don't push myself? Let him have this choke for a little bit. Let me try to see. I'm good. I'm tapping the fuck
Depends
out.
Depends what kind of choke it is, too. Like, some are air chokes, some are blood chokes.
Yeah, that's
like,
different. You go lights out quicker.
Yeah, like an air choke, you can, like, I mean, you can hold your breath for a while, you know what I mean? So, like, if someone's, like, stopping your breathing, I mean, a lot of people get panic, so they tap. But, like, you can hold your breath for a while. But if it's a blood choke, it cuts off, you just go out.
Actually,
you know
at the Boston Open, some kid had a really nice choke on me, and, like, Coach said my face blew up, and I just knew. I was like, this isn't tight enough. Yeah. Like, it's not tight enough. And I just, like, put his hands together, and I was like, yeah, give me this. Like,
yeah, usually.
But it was tight as hell.
Yeah. Like usually you know, like, when it's at the point, like, you're going to go out or tap. Like, you know when it gets, like, that point. If you can be like, this sucks, but I can hold on to, like, just give me a couple more seconds to, like, get out. You know, you can usually gauge that with a choke. But if it's like a real tight, like blood type choke, before you start, you might start thinking you might just be out. Mm. It's a weird thing, man. The human body's weird.
Yeah, it is.
I think sleeping is weird.
It's
a weird thing. We just turn off. I mean, we're alive and shit, but like, we just turn off every day and everyone's okay with it. Like, I'm just gonna not really be conscious.
Yeah, I swear to God, I was thinking about this.
That's some weird shit.
Every day, mad funny,
like 8 hours a day, 7 hours a day, we just.
That shit is
it's okay.
dumb, funny.
No one knows really why. We do it.
That shit is amazing. It's amazing.
Stay up. Trying to stay up.
Yeah, like eventually you will fall asleep.
Not for heroin addicts.
I mean, some people have more stamina than others when it comes to staying up, but it's a weird thing, man. Guy's been sleeping half of the interview.
Kenny be up early. I was gonna say Kenny sleep till 1.
I only get like 3 hours of sleep every day.
You be up early. I be up at the crack of dawn.
I need the Adderalls though. Take the Adderalls to stay up. Keep you up. Bouncing off the walls.
This guy.
Cocaine light.
I could be a gorilla ninja if I wanted to too.
In your mind, you can do whatever you want, man. You take enough shit, you could think you're How
many Adderall do you think it would take you to beat him?
To beat him?
Yeah, because I don't think it's going to happen. I think you could have fistfuls of Adderall.
Adderall doesn't.
No. I'd pay for somebody bigger to beat Paz. You just heard me hire Pat to beat This is how I do it.
Hey, someone who could beat the other person.
Man. I thought the pants didn't have any pockets. Where's your wallet?
No, you can be asking for the money yet. It ain't on me. That's all that matters.
Who was that, Scarface? Scarface? Where is it?
Oh, man.
Close by.
That shit is dumb funny. What the fuck?
Baseball.
Oh, never mind.
You guys hear about that bear fisting shit?
The what?
Bear fisting?
Yeah, bear. No,
who's running around fisting bears?
Right.
Oh, bear fist fighting. Yeah. Oh, Johnny Hendricks is supposed to fight.
I heard bear
fisting.
Yeah.
Not like fisting a bear.
Okay.
Like,
at least we're all on the same page.
You know what I'm saying? White people do weird shit.
That's the show, right?
Supposed to catch a motherfucker in the woods
right now.
Bear fist.
That's an extreme sport.
A bear like a sock puppet.
You gotta get armpit deep, like not elbow deep, not wrist deep.
No, listen,
you gotta get
to fist a bear. I would imagine to be able to track down a bear, to catch a bear,
fucking bear,
to control the bear, not the butt style. Fist it. Like, I mean, you can't like shoot it and kill it.
With enough rohypnol, you can do amazing things.
They might do that somewhere.
This
Maybe
guy
in Russia or
on
something.
experience. You put somebody up before and put him in the trunk.
Shit in Russia.
Not in the trunk.
Oh shit! Explain what happened. You put somebody out.
I mean, we some friends of mine went to a hotel party and they had something that they put in the water, made everybody pass out, and took all their shit and left.
Oh shit!
Whoa. You know, I don't hang out with those people anymore, so it's cool.
That's crazy. Them savages. That's dirty.
Rhymed with liquid GHB.
Oh shit.
But yeah, you know, Jameis Winston's a cool guy.
Yeah. That's wild.
It was in Florida. Or it wasn't.
Dropping all the dimes.
Oh shit.
So I don't like that shit dropping down on them.
Some people think it would be better if they fought barefisted. You ever heard Joe Rogan talk about that? People thinks there'll be less concussions. And less concussions, you think it's crazy, but like you can't repeatedly hit someone with a bare fist like the same way you can if your hands are wrapped and like even the forearms, like the taping of the hands like keeps your wrist stable.
Yeah, so you gotta have something for your wrist.
Yeah, if you fucking just start like a head is hard, man. If you fucking ding someone, like you can't throw like 50 power shots.
And
you know what I mean?
A stinger.
Yeah, you're gonna fuck your hand up. So I guess they used to let people fight bare hand back in the beginning of the UFC. There wasn't many rules.
Oh my god.
I don't know about that though.
UFC 1.
I like the raps, so break my wrist, but yeah, UFC 1. Didn't they have to do with one boxing glove? You ever seen that guy? They had a dude fight with one boxing glove. He fought like a 500-pound sumo wrestler. Yeah,
wrestling shoes. Dude getting kicked in the face with wrestling shoes.
Yeah, dude.
Yo, for real. Nah, it was literally the UFC 1 was to see which martial art was the best. So there was wrestlers, there was people in taekwondo, karate, and then jiu-jitsu, like just boxers, like, and it was fucking mayhem. It was fucking mayhem.
That's pretty sick sounding.
Yeah, it was exciting type thing, but it was crazy.
Tank Abbott
was choking everyone out. The guy fucking came out with his gear. Who the fuck is this
guy?
And
this little guy
choking everyone out.
And that's how jiu-jitsu got so big, was because of that, because of UFC 1, and he came as fucking literally little guy, no matter the size.
He choked out Ken Shamrock. He beat Ken Shamrock, right? I mean, eventually, at some point, he beat Ken Shamrock.
I don't know if it was that event.
Juice, roided out, huge guy, and Royce Gracie was like a normal-looking dude. He choked him out, so people were all like, "What the hell is this?"
Yeah.
And so the story
went from there.
Continues. So now we are here.
And I love it. I love jiu-jitsu. It's dope. And it's never. That's another thing about it. It's never ending. Like you can always keep learning. Always keep learning. Like
there's always some
Some females, some savages too. Man, I done got not put to sleep, but like choked out by some females. Some females, I almost snapped my shit. Like, it's a real deal.
We know you
it's
a real deal.
It's alright. And that's
You're
mad
in a
funny.
safe place.
Hey, look.
You're amongst friends.
That shit only happens on Tuesdays after you guys leave.
Lucky for you, today's
Tuesday.
Keep the camera rolling.
Taco Tuesdays. Hey, we be in there. We be in there. Soon there, real quick. We shit. Never mind. That shit was dumb funny what fucking Manny did earlier. I was like, what?
Yeah,
she's funny. She's funny.
I wish she could have came. She's home with our nieces there, so she's a great woman, though. Great woman, definitely.
Y'all married?
No, we're not, Dame.
Are you married?
I thought y'all were. No, we're not married, but at some point.
No pressure.
Nah, I'm not married.
Yeah.
Of course not.
This guy, of course not. That shit is dumb funny. Every time I bring up marriage or my uncle, he goes, "You dummy!" I'm like, "Oh man, guy, like, what did you mean?" Like, he's dumb funny. He's just recently divorced, so he's in his feelings. He be in his feelings.
There's no one who's worse on marriage than just divorced people.
Shit.
I mean, people get fucked in divorces.
Yo,
you generally gets fucked.
Yeah, man.
Badly. So I can get why people are a little hesitant to get
that shit is dumb funny. Nah, it's scary, man. It's scary.
You said I was signing a prenup.
Nigga. I want to bring that shit up. Or she's the FBI. She'll find a way to fucking like fraudulently. Sign this right here. I'm just like, I'll sign anything she'll put in front of my face. I'll be like, all right, here.
This is the electric bill.
Yeah, right. Like here, and then next thing you know, I'm fucking lined up somewhere, ready to be interrogated. Like, what the fuck did I do? I didn't do anything. Get bare-fisted.
I think that's a new interrogation tactic.
Being waterboarded. You gotta be armpit deep. You gotta remember armpit deep, not elbow deep, not wrist deep. Armpit deep.
That's the key.
Yeah.
That's to get them to talk. You know, the tough ones, they'll take elbow deep.
Some people pay extra for action like that.
Ew, man, that's gross as fuck. I bet you everybody pictured it. Just imagine your armpit.
Like, now they're picturing it for sure.
Like,
all the way from your armpit, man.
In somebody's ass.
I mean, eventually the intestines.
It depends how long the arm is, too. I mean,
you gotta rearrange.
Look at Pat's arm. Look at Pat. Look at this guy.
John Jones
this guy. This guy.
Rough.
You gotta rearrange the insides to get that straight. Push the couch to the corner.
Because nobody knew what Tom said.
Oh, yeah. He's like, what about the
bare fist?
You heard about the bare fist? He's like, what? Bare fisted?
I do it. What's that bear? Could you imagine a bear fisting a person?
Oh my God.
That's scary.
Well,
they can run 35 miles an hour, they can climb trees, and they can swim. This is frightening.
Leonardo DiCaprio was fisted by a bear?
Yeah, didn't he get fisted by a bear?
He got fucked up by a bear in that movie.
What's that called?
Yeah.
Because of the R. Something like, some shit like that.
The one he finally won the award for nobody can fucking remember.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Oh my God.
I know the beach, there was some weed.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There was a movie, The Beach, with Leonardo DiCaprio, where he literally found an island full of weed, and then it turns out that like people owned that weed, and they were upset. But
I never even heard of that movie.
They try to kill him.
I'm not well versed in Leo's catalog.
Yeah, there's
I only
the
know the
Titanic.
They used it Romeo and Juliet, wasn't he? Just
he was
that shit in school.
That was a dope movie.
Your English teachers were lazy as fuck.
Yeah,
There's a Leonardo DiCaprio version.
Show him the movie with Leo. Good stuff. I remember it.
They couldn't even get you a black and white one where they were actually talking like the book.
Oh my God.
They gotta get you one where Leo's running around in a Hawaiian shirt.
Well, they didn't have this in this
That's what happens when you go to school in Springfield.
Hey, I'm an employee of Springfield.
Nah, I'm
Public
talking
Schools,
shit.
so.
I love my school so much. I still coach wrestling there too. Like, I love that school. He graduated from there. Everybody here except for him. Where'd you graduate from?
I went to Savage and I graduated.
I graduated Springfield Academy for Excellence, bro.
Oh, word, see?
Come on.
I graduated in Chicago,
right? For the most part.
Yeah. Well, I went to Springfield schools in the beginning, and then I got kicked out, and then I went to Ludlow, and then kind of didn't make any friends there, and then came back to Springfield Academy for Excellence.
Springfield Academy for Excellence.
And it was excellent.
So I've heard. I know quite a few people that went there.
I never heard of that shit.
Nah.
Is it like his alternative school?
It was alternative as fuck. It was like
I probably.
Said this shit last.
it was summertime
It's a cheat
at
code.
night, and I was like old enough to buy liquor or something. It was alternative as fuck.
Yeah, it's a cheat code. It's a
They
cheat
got
code.
so many programs now for kids in school.
I know people that like that knew they were about to mess up in school like junior year. They go there and graduate because of how many credits you need. Like, you don't need shit.
Yeah, they got like all sorts of programs now. Like,
You
could fail so many times, they just keep bringing you back. You know, give you another chance. So.
He's like, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
That's mad.
The boys are getting restless. Look at this fucking guy. Fuck Bellator.
Calm down, man. Calm down.
You want to get on UFC?
Of course, that's always the goal. Eventually, yeah. It's the biggest fights, the biggest money. Some guys do get better deals with Bellator, though. Some guys do. It depends, but of course, you know, you want to be at the highest level. So,
Right, like
that's the plan.
Like Michael Venom Page. He won't leave Bellator. And that dude,
he must be getting a good deal from Bellator, you know?
Yo.
He's nasty.
He's ridiculous.
He won a boxing match too. He dropped some.
Yeah, it was that knockout was ridiculous. He just like literally just like walk by him.
Yeah, he does some funny shit. You know?
Like, oh my god, this dude.
He is nasty.
It's like, you know what Anderson Silva is, right? It's like him times his movement. I can't even.
Yeah, you gotta watch him, man. Like
he's just different.
He fucking dances in there while he's
and knocks people the fuck out.
His hands are always down.
What is that? Point fighting? What's that? That's what that shit.
Point fighting, like karate point fighting.
You do any of that? You know what that is?
I know. I do some karate techniques, but I don't like. I've never actually did point fighting.
The sport is weird. I think.
Yeah, it's like you get points for
touching people yeah. Pretty much like.
Yeah. There's a lot of guys.
So you have to be quick. Yeah. Yes, literally.
Yeah, you have to be quick in and out, like touching it, like that's.
So
are y'all fucking playing freeze tag and calling this shit
yes.
a fight?
No, it's
pretty much
freeze
point
tag
karate,
fighting,
man.
So
I don't want to offend any karate people because I don't exactly know everything about it. But
that's pretty much.
You're talking about people who don't believe in surrender, okay?
Okay, now imagine somebody who's really good at coming in and not getting touched and being able to hit you quick. But now imagine
nobody come in.
Oh my god. So now imagine that motherfucker actually being able to fucking punch you in the face instead of just tap you.
Now there's some like Stephen Thompson's, you know Stephen Wonderboy Thompson.
Oh yeah.
He fought Woodley a couple times. So he's a point karate guy. He was a kind of a karate guy, and he uses that style. He's like in and out all the time. I mean, it works for some guys. Like Machida was a karate guy, but you know, not There's a few of them, but it's it is a weird.
I think there's a few things you need to be a great fighter. You need jiu-jitsu. You need stand up. You need takedown defense. You need some wrestling.
Definitely need some wrestling.
You need kickboxing and Muay Thai.
The best thing about having wrestling is you can dictate like where the fight takes place. You know what I mean? You can, if you're a good wrestler and you know the guy's like a high level jiu-jitsu guy, you don't want to be down there with him. You can use your wrestling to not get taken down. Yes. Or if you're in there with someone like, no one's ever done, like Michael Venom Page, like you ain't gonna want to stand up there right in exchange. He's gonna eventually knock you out. So you're gonna try to obviously take him down. So you can having that ability to take people down or hold people against the fence or not get taken down comes from having strong scrambling, or if a guy takes you down, being able to scramble and get up. So it's important to dictate where the fight takes place. That's one of the most important things about being able to wrestle.
We brought up in the last episode, I don't know if it was last episode or the one before, about people talking shit, thinking they can fight, and they never been in a fight in their life. They be winded in like 10, 15 seconds.
You
like,
they don't even understand.
Don't even understand what it takes to be in a single round.
Yeah, fighting 5 minutes. Like if you fought someone on the streets, I'm sure no one lasts more than like 30 seconds. Like, you have to fight for 5 minutes is that's one round. Just 5 minutes.
That's crazy.
Fight like if you're just a random person, you try to fight 5 minutes, you fucking probably have a heart attack yourself. Like, it's something you have to be trained. Like, cause no one really gets in 10, 15-minute street fights. I mean, it's gonna get broken up eventually. So, yeah, being able to fight like that is crazy. But I run into a lot of people like that are like, I want to get into fighting. That's what they always say. How do I get into what you do? And I'm like, you gotta start training.
Time machine.
You gotta start training or something. And then people they'll tell me how many fights they've been into and their record on the street. I've never really trained, but I fought. I'm knocked out. I'm like,
none of that shit matter.
Like, hey man, cool. Like I get some interesting people that come up and talk to me, man. Like through fighting. Like I've been here my whole life, so I know a lot of people around here. But like through fighting, like more people, like people I didn't know, start to know me or follow me. I run into some real characters, man. I mean, I appreciate support, so like I'm not an asshole to people. Like I like when people follow my career and stuff. I get some weird people, man.
It's a weird world, man.
Or people that like, think they know they think they knew you for like 20 years and like I just met this guy. It's cool. Like you need that. Like you need people that want to come and support you like that. Like I can imagine like for like people that are like really famous. Oh shit, I got crazy. Fucking legs sorry, I did a lot of training today. Yeah, I can imagine like people that are like fucking crazy famous. You know what I mean? Imagine walking around and shit. That's gotta be strange, man. Like someone like a high level of fame. It's weird, man.
It is.
I don't know if it's. I mean, I don't know if that's something I would really want. Like I don't know. I do want it. Fuck it, I want it. I worry about it if it happens.
Shit,
but
I know, because fuck, I mean, you want to be in the UFC, that shit would be fucking dope. That would be so dope. That would be dope as hell. Shit, I think it's gonna happen because you're an amazing fighter, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
No bullshit.
Matter of time, man. Matter of time.
Hell yeah. Damn, man. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there.
Hope everybody
Good
goes.
luck, man.
I mean, I know you don't got your money. You got no pockets.
You know, I'm
so
set up eventually.
eventually,
So you know the manager gonna be there.
you get a manager.
He's like
back,
ringside.
Yeah.
We back with you. You gonna do your tape job?
I don't do nothing job to no man.
What do you want to get paid for, man? You just want to.
I coordinate and make shit happen. That's it. The specifics of that we don't have to get into.
We don't have to ask. I get you.
That's what managers do. They manage.
Manage situations.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, that's why y'all not signed to me. That's exactly why.
He's just gonna pay. He's just gonna pay a better manager to manage you on his behalf.
That seems to be
just like the fighting thing. Just like going around beating people up into the punch.
I don't really know how to manage, but I'm a manager, so I'm gonna need you to manage him.
You get 20% of my 20%.
Oh my god. I'm gonna oversee everything though. Alright.
I ain't gonna have any money left. I already got 2 real managers too. So what am I gonna have?
That's dope.
Oh man.
So what other promoters you fought for?
I fought for Bellator. I fought for CES, which is one of the bigger promotions around here. They've gotten a lot of guys through there to the UFC, CES. I fight for Premier a lot locally. Like when I fight around here, it's for Premier. I fought for Reality, Toe to Toe. Yeah, they're smaller promotions, but Bellator is the one everyone would know. And the Bellator CES is big around here as well. So
you have, I mean, I don't like looking past anything, but you have another fight scheduled after this one?
I may. Possibly, yeah. I don't want to talk about that yet. Because I don't know about this fight, but you know, after this, I'll, you know, as long as this one goes well, hopefully I'll have an announcement of another fight soon, quickly.
Word.
God willing.
Word. Shit, man, go in there, do work. Probably fucking hear me. Or starting to work. Oh nah, hell no, not there. Yo, where's your favorite venue? Do you have a favorite venue? Because
Mohegan, I love fighting the
Yo, it's crazy in there.
It's awesome. And then you in the casino, so after there's always shit to do. And, you know, it's cool fighting for Bellator. Like you get like a longer ramp to walk down. It's like
it's real dope in there,
big
man.
League, so
get tickets, yo. Hell yeah, it's a hell of an experience. If you've never seen a fight before, yo, grab tickets. First of all, support somebody who's from your area, and he's good at what he does. And look. If you've never seen a fight before, this is probably going to be the most exciting thing you'll ever see. A lot of these guys are professionals. First, and the main event is dope. It's gonna be dope as hell too. He was like, "Fuck the main event." He's like, "Fuck the main event." He was like,
"Main event." As a they got Bader and Mitrione, both former UFC fighters. Both. No, Bader and
Yeah.
See, I don't even fucking remember.
Yeah.
I'm the main event. Fuck
yeah.
Who the fuck is Bader fighting?
Him.
He's not fighting. He's fighting Mitrione? I was right. Okay, I was right. Sorry. Yeah. Bader and Mitrione.
Yeah. So
the pack.
They're both. Yeah, so it's gonna be an amazing event. It's gonna be dope. You're gonna see a lot of crazy things. You might see some females too. Is there females on the card?
There usually are. Yeah, there's usually a couple women fights.
Word. Hell yeah, man.
It'll be a good night.
4-0 coming soon.
4-0. We'll win, and we'll go in the casino, have some fun. That's it.
Hell yeah, man. Good luck, yo. Thank you for coming, man.
Man, I appreciate
Shout
it.
out
Thanks
our
for
sponsors
having me.
again.
Thanks, gentlemen. It was a good time.
Thank you.
I gotta go home and go to get a little sleep. The weird thing we were talking about earlier. Just gotta go turn off for a little bit.
Shit's amazing. Alright, it's Inappropreality. Thank you again. Mike Torch, MacWay, Matt. We out this bitch. Motherfuckers. You good guy?
Yeah, false fucking crazy like a motherfucker.
I wonder if I should like, if it'd be cool if I can just like
grab a
record
picture.
you, just like give you the rundown, like yo, my name's Pat Casey.
Yeah,
It's what I do. Check me out this date.
Absolutely.
We gotta take a picture.
Once I stop cramping up.
Yeah, take your time. I'm in no rush.
Shit, I am, so hurry up. No, we know this had to be in a rush.
Are we gonna just like introduce myself and shit?
Yeah, if you can like, I don't know where you want to stay. No, we don't need to. You can redo it.
You good?
Hold on. Alright, you're good.
It's Pat Casey, the Gorilla Ninja. I'm checking out here in the Inappropreality podcast. I got a big fight coming up October 12th at Mohegan Sun for Bellator MMA. Hit me up for tickets. Pat Casey 1035 Instagram or Pat Casey Facebook. Thank you.
Listen, we're about to get nut to butt and barefist the shit out of everybody.
You got some what, barefisting, you know? Barefisting. That was a funny. That was pretty funny. I gotta get my ass home. That was dope, man. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I like that. I like it. Yes, you too. I'll come back. Hopefully, I'll come back one of these after a win. I got nothing coming on.
No ice jammies though.
No, hopefully, man. It happens sometimes, man. I've been.
You taking a picture of him?
We gotta take a picture, right?